Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Alex with NBC 11 Live. Team 1-1, born to compete. Right now, I got, in my opinion, the #1 center, the #1 lineman in the country right now, Harry Miller from Buford. What's going on, man?
Nothing
You
much.
like the introduction, don't you?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. Well, I believe it, though.
Thank you.
So you remember, we were talking off here, but you remember 8th grade when you finally kind of got your start there. Do you remember that? Can you tell me the story?
I don't know. It was MVP camp.
Yeah.
I don't remember it was hot.
Yes.
I remember that it was hot and it was in June.
Yeah.
And everybody from Georgia was there. And we get to the last one-on-ones, and I think I did okay. Like
You're doing good.
actually might have been like in under 0.5 in my wins and losses, but did our one-on-ones, went against Nolan Smith, who's great competition, and we split reps, and I mean, it was just really fun.
That was a matchup right there with Nolan Smith, who's the #1 player in the country right now for 24/7 at least. And him and Harry went back and forth, and it was a good matchup. Harry ended up getting him, Nolan ended up getting him, obviously. They went back and forth, it was a good matchup. But here you are now. #1 center in the country, again, in my opinion. I'm not letting up. I'm mashing the gas on that one. All right?
Yeah.
All right, so last year, Stockbridge game was fantastic. Brenton Cox, that whole defensive line.
Very fun.
And I remember, and me and Coach Ford talked about it, I remember you guys were down on the goal line, right? Stockbridge fans going crazy. Buford fans going crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I see you hyping the crowd up the whole nine, and you guys punching in. But Stockbridge gave you a good battle. What was that like?
It was so fun. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, really the whole, it's kind of like the generic movie game where it's like it's playoffs. It's late. I guess December or late November.
Yeah.
And it's just like, pick six first play.
Yeah.
It's the deficit through the first half. It was just such a fun game and a really fun game to rally in. And see the guys that don't play just have so much energy on the sideline. It was incredible, especially, and then going out on the field and playing with our guys and me. I was dog tired. I was so tired.
You go both ways that game.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And it was just so fun. It was just so fun. And seeing just after the game, just the guys, it was incredible.
Yeah, it was a battle.
Incredible, yeah.
It was big time football too. Now you guys played Rome that next round, semifinals. Now it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, but what did you learn from that game?
I mean, it was great competition. I loved going against their D-line. It was great competition, and really, that's just what I like to take away from every game is just, as a competitor, you want to win.
Yeah.
But really, it comes out of the competition is just because the losses make you appreciate the wins, and whenever I lose a game or I lose, or whatever, and something goes on Twitter or something, because it always goes on Twitter.
Yeah.
I just like to think of the man in the arena speech, and it's just about the competition.
Yeah.
Because at Buford we always talk about iron sharpening iron, and I mean it was just incredible competition playing against Rome, and it was so fun. And it's very exciting to play football in Georgia.
Yeah.
And people can argue about what the best state is for football, but I think Georgia football is unreal.
Yeah, I think
and it's
too.
just, especially playing for a place like Buford, it's just incredible to have a community behind you like that.
Yeah.
And Rome has their community. It's just, it's so fun.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better, man. All right, off season. Got called up for the Nike opening. You go down there, you win MVP for the linemen. What was that experience like?
It was, it's just like I said, it was the best, playing the best of the best, and just great competition and great camaraderie, just spending, the 3 however many days with those guys at the Star. Great learning experiences the coaches were incredible there, and tried to just absorb as much as I could. It was just a great experience, and it was awesome to hang out, especially, you see some Georgia guys, you see, it's just so fun to see, especially when, I see guys on Twitter all the time, but I never see them in person, and it's like, oh, I've heard about you for the past 3 years, and now we're actually, hanging out, so it was really cool.
What was your most memorable matchup down there?
For me, I felt like I was always getting matched up with either Ika or Bandez, and it was just, what's so fun is that there's no film study.
Yeah.
So you get up there, and you're completely like, there's no, I don't know what his moves are. I don't know what he likes to do, and it was just great sparring between playing against those two guys.
Yeah.
Because it's just so fun because they make you play perfect. Because it was so exciting because it's like after every rep I was like, okay, if I fix this, then that'll settle up, and if I do this, then he'll do this, and I'll be ready to do this. It was just, it was almost more mental than physical playing with those guys because everybody's so physically strong and fast and technical that it became mental sparring.
Yeah. Now, I was getting text messages while you were there. They're texting me up talking about like Harry's going crazy down. They're like, yo, he's sitting in his chair, he's killing him right now. His hands are flying off. I don't know what zone you got in. I don't know what you were doing, but they were literally blowing my phone up every time. Then you were named MVP. What was that moment like?
That was, I thought there were so many guys that could have won MVP.
Yeah. Mom cried, right?
Oh, did you?
She cried. Go
ahead.
Did. Yeah, it was great.
But it was anybody's day, and I was just feeling it that day, and things were clicking, and I just felt it, and it was just a surreal moment, especially when you're competing with those guys, and to have Bandas win D-line MVP, who I had to play against a bunch, it was super, super great.
Now you're going into the season. High expectations for Buford. Right now it's state championship or bust over there. You got the offensive line, which people consider that, if not the best offensive line in the state and the southeast in the country. A lot of people are high on the offensive line right now. You got a running back there and get the job done. You got a quarterback that's young, but he has all the talent in the world. Great coaching staff. What are we looking like this year in Buford?
I love where we're at right now, and when I say I love where we're at, I don't mean that we're playing state championship football right now. I mean like we're developing, we're growing, relationships are growing stronger.
Yeah.
It's just, just the team this year and the relationships we're building are all in the right places. And I'm just really comfortable with the guys we've got.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting. I feel like a lot of guys are looking forward to practice and just, every day working fundamentals. It's the same thing every day, but it's like you can feel yourself getting better. You can feel yourself getting more comfortable with, the techniques and the schemes and the plays. And it's just really fun, especially because it, especially starting as a freshman, practice felt like game day every day just because I need to perform today. I need to do something. Yeah. And now it's like, as I've grown and I've matured, it's really just, physically as I've matured, it's become easier, but now it feels like I'm playing, backyard football with my linemen, and we're just, we're bonding, and we're making great blocks, and seeing, our running backs run through. It's really exciting.
Now you take your mission trips, and I think that is phenomenal. The impact you're trying to have, on what you can have an impact on. Tell me about that.
That's really, that's probably the pinnacle of what I do is, really kind of everything points to that. I think personally, after doing that mission work, it becomes, how can I complain? It's like, how do I have the right to complain when, just being in America is like winning the lottery, and being at Buford is winning the lottery twice. And being the way I'm just so fortunate, and it's like I need to maximize what I've been given, because there's people in Nicaragua that don't have a voice. That where if I don't do well, people don't want to listen to me, and if they don't want to listen to me, then they won't hear about what I'm passionate about. So it really becomes, I have to perform in school so I can, so people want to listen to me, and I got to do well in football so people want to listen to me, and it's the relationships down there are unlike any other, and it's really everything just kind of points to that, so that I can always fall back on that and kind of be, not defined as, a football player or whatever ranked guy or whatever. It's just, it falls back on, what I'm passionate about, and people can look to that.
Now, I was told, I'm hearing some truth to this, that it's possible you might be valedictorian.
Right now,
it's very possible at a school like Buford, very competitive academically. Yeah.
Right now, I'm ranked first, and I always.
Is there anything we need to do to make sure you get the valedictorian.
No, I mean,
Yeah, you got it?
I always compete. I don't know if Hannah Bernard, if you're watching this,
You coming for?
I mean, we mess with each other all the time.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and we joke with each other, and you know, she busts my chops, I bust her chops, and you know, a lot of the guys on the team are crazy smart.
Yeah.
You know, I know Zane Harkness has always messed with me about test scores and whatnot, but really, I mean, that's what I love about Buford, is that in football, it's like, yeah, we have this D end with however many offers, this D tackle with however many offers, but at school, it's like, it's also just so, it's competitive yet it's collaborative, and it's people working together, and it's there's no slacking. It's just be the best you can be. I'm gonna help you. You're gonna help me, and we're gonna get it done.
Hey guys, now you see why we've been around for a very long time. Great family, great kid. Like, can't call him a kid no more, obviously. About to be going to college next year, doing his thing. But we expect to see a big year out of him and the Buford Wolves this year. Anything else you got to say?
Go Wolves.
I knew he was gonna say that. Go Wolves, man. You see, I got the shirt on and everything like that. Just wait for my predictions to come up. For every Friday night, guys, with Jeff Hullinger and the crew, Team 1-1. And of course, us, Born to Compete. Take care, guys. We're out.